Hi everyone, I'm Jorisar and this is the battle report for the second semi-final of Apex Season 2. We have Meta Athena, the only team left in the competition not to drop a match in both the first and second group stages. They're going up against Lunatic-Hai, who are our pre-tournament favourites, losing a match to Runaway to finish second in their group. Let's see how they got on. We opened up on Sanctum, where both Meta Athena and Lunatic-Hai looked to find their pacing on the pole and settle nerves with an early lead. Shaky moments out of the gate from Lunatic-Hai quickly had them tightening up coordination, and quick adaptations allowed them to lock down the point and earn the first sub-map, finishing with a resounding wave of ultimates to deny overtime. Moving on to Shrine, Meta Athena swapped Changsik over to Winston and opted to put Hoon on the Diva instead of Libero. Changsik struggled to prove effective against Whoru's Genji, and Esca largely had free reign on the Tracer for Lunatic-Hai, creating a disaster scenario for Meta Athena, who go down unexpectedly fast in our first map. Lunatic-Hai continued to impress on the first round of Eichenwald on defense. They fought back from a man disadvantage to hold the point twice, but when both Zaryas engaged to make plays, it was Hoon that made the larger impact, keeping Meta Athena from being full held without needing to use his graviton. After grinding their way through ramparts, Meta Athena's constant fight against the clock came to an end in a final blaze of glory, kicked off with a flashy electric cowboy that got cut short by Whoru's Reflect. From there on out, it was clean up for Lunatic-Hai, holding Meta Athena just short of 3 points. Lunatic-Hai responded by making quick work of Point A and grinding their way through ramparts as well after some tough teamfight losses. Their progress picked up with the help of Whoru's Dragon Blade and Shuriken follow-up, putting them within view of their goal. Whoru shouldered the weight of his role within the team, feeding off his previous momentum after bursting through the castle gate. His Shuriken tracking and targeting kept his name in the kill feed to the dismay of Meta Athena, and with his momentum, Lunatic-Hai was suddenly threatening to sweep the series as they went up 2-0. Meta Athena woke up on Hanamura, wasting no time demolishing the Point A defense of Lunatic-Hai, with Libero on the hog brutally claiming kills. It was Sayaplayer on McCree that cracked the Point B defense shortly afterwards. His Deadeye ended Ryu's life when he tried to put a sleep dart on, and his fast reactions ended Whoru before he could even hit the ground. Libero cleaned up during the capture on Hog, and Kris denied any hope of Whoru's Dragon Blade from turning the tide of the fight with a perfect transcendence which ended the half in a resounding time. Meta Athena quickly lost control of Point A on their defensive turn, but dug in on Point B, refusing to give an inch after stabilizing. Teamfights were wars of attrition. Even when Lunatic-Hai would get a burst of kills, the respawns would turn the tide back, which included a clutch triple kill from Libero's respawning Hog, and Changsik finally finding results as the Winston. Meta went on to survive by the skin of their teeth, holding on to Point B and keeping themselves alive in the series, treating us to a 4th map on Dorado. The ever-inventive roster of Meta Athena unveiled another trick they've kept hidden in their repertoire during their first point assault on Dorado. A wild flanking Mei boost sent the team into the backline unconventionally, swapping the positions of the offense and defense, and giving themselves the first checkpoint along with a brand new strategy that every team will have to prepare for in the future. Meta made their way through streets, working through some frustrating moments, including an immortal soldier to the unending surprise of Libero, but they fell short in the final phase, unable to fully claim the 3rd point. Lunatic-Hai shot out of the gate quickly on their turn, clearing the first checkpoint and nearly the second before they were finally paused just short. Esca was a force to be reckoned with on his Tracer and a constant threat to the backline of Meta Athena. Meta's defense reprioritized and started to protect their backline against the Tracer, Genji and Winston dive composition of Lunatic-Hai, planting their heels during the 3rd phase and fighting for their tournament lives to prevent the cart from reaching the marker. Hoon and Changsik combined for the final teamfight with a graviton and a charge that claimed 3 lives, forcing a map 5 and keeping the dream alive for a Meta Athena reverse sweep. The collapse of Lunatic-Hai didn't stop after we got to Hollywood. Meta Athena only needed the one assault to dismantle the Torbjorn-based defense, and as the energy in the arena reached a fever pitch, they looked to deny the favorites their spot in the grand finals. Lunatic-Hai didn't allow themselves to get snowballed so easily though, and rallied to show exactly why they were favourites going into the season. Their defense fought back from the brink of losing the second checkpoint, with Miro on Reinhardt tanking, while Esca as Tracer gunned down the entire roster of Meta Athena, ending the round right at the end of the Westworld set. Esca couldn't have chosen a better time to come alive in the tournament, finally showing his incredible skill level after being rather quiet during the second group stage. His impact as the Tracer for Lunatic-Hai left more than dents in the Iron Wall defense, seemingly everywhere at once and too slippery to be cut down before he took 2 tanks off the point while his team cleared up the rest of Meta Athena. With the cart in motion and 5 minutes left on the clock, Lunatic-Hai began their march to the second checkpoint. Ryujehong on Zenyatta kept his team alive through the firefight and even got a double kill before dying himself. But the damage was done, and the entirety of the team piled onto the cart, mowing down respawners and claiming the point, map, series, and the remaining spot for the grand finals of Apex Season 2, ending Meta Athena's miracle run through the tournament. An amazing set of maps sees Lunatic-Hai pull through when it mattered, and they win 3-2 to set up a tantalizing rematch with Runaway in the grand finals. To watch the next video, click here, and to subscribe to the channel, click here. Thanks for your likes and comments on the video in the meantime, and don't forget to share. I'll see you in the grand finals.